Mick, what are the, not knowing who your opening opponent is, I mean, you will obviously soon here, but I mean, what is, up until then, what does that do to your preparation? Is it all you at that point? Is it...
Yeah, you know, this time of year, we played those teams twice, both UConn and SMU. So, you know, we have a veteran team, so we can prepare for them in a hotel Thursday night with this group. And it's not like we've only played them twice, or we've played them multiple times over the years. So our older guys are pretty well versed in the things that UConn and SMU both bring to the table. So, you know, I don't think that'll be a disadvantage in any way. It all evens out. Right now, though, like this next couple of days, my focus since Sunday has been to get my guys recharged, really. Just I want them to celebrate and get it all out of their system, get as rested as they could get, and get it emotionally, try to get their adrenaline back in their system. So we gave them a couple of days off. Today's actually our first workout, and we'll go for 2 days to try to get our legs back and get ready to play. But this time of year, trying to make sure your guys have energy and you know, I think conditioning and execution are the two most important things, and that's what we'll be working on here the next few days.
Will you have full practices or just shoot? Or?
No, I mean, like I say, you know, conditioning and execution. So we won't beat each other up. Like, you know, October is so much different. You're beating each other up. You're developing toughness. You know, if we haven't developed toughness by now, we need to go see the wizard. Yeah, you know, but so yeah, we need to focus on cleaning up our execution in the half court, and getting everybody on the same page with everything we do. So it's really more mental, and then the conditioning part, you do that through running your offense and making guys think and run at the same time. It's a lot easier to think when you're standing still. So, you know, drills as far as just running up and down, and you're, you know, when you're working on your shooting and your offensive stuff, you're doing it at a pace where you're getting conditioning.
You just talk about Gary being named Player of the Year in the league.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I appreciate the coaches and for acknowledging his. It's probably an acknowledgement of not just this year, his entire career. For the coaches in our league to show their appreciation for the type of player he is and how he's impacted our winning. Obviously, they didn't just go by the statistics of points per game. In voting for Gary, you voted for a winner. You voted for a guy that can score, rebound, block shots, and showed tremendous leadership for his team. So I appreciate the coaches. I think that sends, you know, him winning an award like this really sends a message to all the players in the conference that it's just, you know, basketball is not just about scoring.
How much can this tournament help or hurt you for the NCAA tournament? I mean, it's the last thing the committee sees, but then again, the regulars. Yeah,
well, you're asking the wrong guy about the committee for a lot of reasons. So they're the least of my worries, because I have no clue what they see or what they're looking for. So we just worry about the Bearcats. So, like our folk, Bill Parcells said they keep score for a reason. So if we're going to try to win. But I do think that I've said this for months now. Our bench is a reason we won the Wichita State game. It's definitely a reason we won the Tulane game. And the development of our team is our focus this weekend. Obviously, in trying to win the tournament. You know, I think in developing your team, the most important thing you can teach a guy is how to make a winning play. So there's losing shots and there's winning shots. You know, and based on time, score, who you are, what type of shot it is. So it's an opportunity to get better, is how I look at it. And definitely, we'd love to win the tournament. Now, how much that would help us? Asking the wrong guy. Now, I was, you know, not when they came on last year after we played SMU and said the game didn't matter. That wasn't real exciting to hear. But we're still going to, if we're in it, we're still going to try to win it.
Coach on the bench, and I'm curious, a lot of guys getting more bench minutes here towards the end of the year. Is that player development? Is that matchups?
Both. both. I think, you know, trying to keep your team fresh, foul trouble, injuries, matchups, all the above. And, you know, you can't develop guys if you don't play them. Then sometimes as a coach, you got to, you know, you ask your players to not be afraid and to show toughness. You got to not be afraid and put them in the game. So, especially if you're playing like a deep team like Wichita State was the other day. But I went with the small lineup against Tulane, and both kids made me look really smart with the way they put the press on Tulane, Justin and Kane. So, trying to practice and prepare to play multiple lineups and win in different ways, whether it's with our half-court defense or our press. We got to continue to develop our execution in the half-court.
Kane's one of those guys who's getting started minutes a lot of the time.
Well, yeah, I don't look, when I say our bench, I don't really count him. Yeah, I really don't.
Off the bench, though? You like the
you know, I've started him a few times in the second half. He does give you offensive punch off the bench. You know, Justin takes care of the ball much better, and he is Justin's a high-level defender. So, you know, I just think the guys are kind of comfortable right now, so I'm not going to mess it up as far as which ones start.
Coach, your team handled a boatload of adversity on Sunday. So how key is that for the postseason?
Well, I think if I'm hoping that it sent them a message. If they could win in that environment, and I wish you were there, but you weren't. Gresh was there. It was as tough a place to win, a tough a game to win, a tough a game for any team I've ever been around to win. That's the environment that we faced. And for the guys to show the resolve they showed and to never cave in and let that team get on the run that they're capable of getting on. Holding them to 61 in their own gym is like holding somebody else to 40. That's how, you know, that's my opinion of how good they are. So, you know, hopefully it sends a message that if we can win that game, we can win any game. We just got to make sure we come with the same effort.
UC hasn't won a league tournament since like '04. I mean, obviously you're locked into the NCAA, but how important might that be to win the?
Everything's important. You know, that stuff's for other people. You know, we were walking in, we were talking about other people. I don't worry about that stuff, you know. It's, hopefully, if Gresh, we're both around 5 years from now, we'll be saying, wasn't it great that we won the league tournament in, what year is it, in 18? I mean, you know. I let other people judge what we need to do, what's important for us. We try to win. We try, you know, we're always trying to win. So, I don't know.
Mick, one more question about Gary.
Yeah.
Obviously, he attracts a lot of attention because of his talent. You can just see in these games. Yet, he seemed to have gotten better as all that went along. Is that maturation? Is that just him? Why?
I think it's just like he's a throwback. You know, and Jacob's going through the same thing. So is Jaron Cumberland. You know, even Kyle. Kane is you're seeing with Justin. You know, everybody loves to look at certain programs, and because of that, I think my opinion is a guy comes in, and everybody wants to say, well, he's going to be great, or he is great, or he's not any good, and he's never going to be any good. And that's just the way it is now. And they're wrong. And all you got to do is look around to see how wrong they are. Because guys get better, and it's not just here. You know, like at Xavier. I mean, to me, if Trayvon Blewis, if he's not first-team All-American, they should disband whatever team it was. But he got better. The guys stay around; they're going to get better. So Gary's gotten better in every area. I got to get him the ball more. That's like Wichita State did a great job of trying to deny him the ball. People double team him. You know, I got to find a way to make sure that he doesn't get taken out of our offense, because I think that could get you beat. And I spent the last 10 minutes trying to get him the ball, and really the only time I got him the ball in that game was on an out-of-bounds play where I was able to get him the ball out of a timeout. So, you know, I think it's just the way it is. You got to give kids a chance to get better and to grow. And, you know, as fans, you got to show a little patience and, you know, give a kid a chance to work on his game and get better every year. I mean, that's just, you know, everybody's not Marvin Bagley. You know, that's just not it.